Dear students, good morning. This is D.Prabakaran, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, St.Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. In this video, we are going to see the introduction to Consignment Account. Consignment Account is one of the important chapter in financial accounting. Every commerce student must know the concept of Consignment Account. Generally, if we take any trader, any businessman, if they want to expand their business, they have to choose the other ways. If the businessman is selling the goods by himself means he may get a limited profit. The sales also will be limited at one level. If you want to maximize the profit, he has to choose another way. Here, the consignment is another way. We are going to see the concept of consignment with a small example. Here, A and B, there are two persons. A is doing business at Chennai. Now, A want to sell his goods at Coimbatore, but he doesn't have any branches at Coimbatore. Now, he appointed B as a person, he acting as agent to A. He sending the goods to B. Through him, he sell the goods at Coimbatore. What is the benefit here B is going to get after the sales proceed has been taken place? He will be getting the commission on sales. After reducing his commission, he will remit the amount to Mr. A. So this process that involves consignment. Here, the relationship between A and B is known as principal and agent. Here, A is principal, B is agent. A is consigner, B is consignee. Consigner means what? A person who is sending the goods. Consignee means a person who is receiving the goods and selling the goods on behalf of the consigner. Let me going to see the meaning of consignment. Consignment is nothing but an agency agreement under which a manufacturer or a wholesaler sell its goods at own risk to an agent in a different place for the purpose of sales. So here the consignment is nothing but it is the act of selling goods from one place to different place without opening any branches, without spending much capital. So here the concept that enable to selling the goods through another person at different places, that is called consignment. In the concept of consignment, there are two parties, namely consigner, another one is here consignee. The person who is sending the goods, who forwarding the goods is known as consigner. For what purpose he forwarding? In order to pay. He also know principal. He playing the role of principal. A person who receiving the goods and selling the goods on behalf of the consigner is known as consignee. Here, the consignee is playing the role of agent. Whatever instruction which are given by the consigner, that will be heard here, and accordingly the agent, the consignee, will act and make the sales proceed. Let me going to see the next one. What are the features of the consignment transaction? The first one, consignment of goods is not a sale, it mere transfer of possession of goods. Here in consignment, the ownership is not transferred. Here the goods only transfer from consigner to consignee. Then second one, the relationship between the consigner consignee is that of principal and agent. Here the relationship between the consigner and consignee is the principal and the agent relationship. Then third one, the consigner continue to be the owner of the goods through the goods are kept and sold by the consignee. He acts on behalf of the consignor and is not a owner of the good. Then fourth one, the consignee sell the goods at his risk of the consignor is not responsible for any loss or destruction of the goods. Then finally, the sales proceed belongs to the consignor and consignee merely get commission and reimbursement of expenses that he might have incurred. These are the main features of the consignment transaction. Let me going to see what are the important terms we are using in consignment account. The first one is pro forma invoice. Here the pro forma invoice is nothing but it is a statement. That statement is prepared by the consignor and that statement is sent to the consignee. That statement that consists of the description of the goods sent by the consignor. For example, the quality, quantity, price, the number of goods, the rate of goods. These all are consisted in the pro forma invoice statement. The next one, advance. Once the consignor is sending the goods to consignee, he will instruct the consignee to give a certain amount as advance. For what purpose? In order for the safety purpose. For the purpose of assurance. This advance can be given in the form of cash, in the form of check, or in the form of draft. The third one, account sale. Account sale is a statement. This statement is prepared by the consignee and sent to the consignor. That statement that consists of the information, how much the goods received, what is the total sale, out of total sale, how much are cash, how much are credit, what are the expenses which are incurred by the consignee, what is his commission, everything that will be contained in the account sale statement. Then fourth one is remittance. Remittance is nothing but after the sale is get over, the consignee will send the amount of sale proceed to the consignor after deducting his commission, his advance amount he have been paid, and the expenses he have been incurred. That is called the remittance. Remittance is nothing but the act of sending money to back. The next one. The next fourth one is recurring and non-recurring expenses. In consignment, both the consignor and consignee have to incur some expenses. These expenses are divided into two categories. One is recurring expenses, another one is a non-recurring expenses. Recurring expenses means what? These will be happen repeatedly. For example, godown rent, warehouse rent, employee salary, worker salary. These all are the repeated one. But you taken the non-recurring expenses, these expenses are incurred at the time of goods in transit. For an example, freight, loading charge, unloading charge, insurance, octroi duty. These all are come under the non-recurring expenses. Now, let me going to see the next one. What are the accounts we are going to prepare in the consignment account? The first one is consignment account. The consignment account is nothing but it is like a trading account. The next one is a consignee account. The third one is a consignment stock account, and fourth one is a goods sent to consignment account. So in the next video, we are going to see the performer of consignment account and consignee account. So my dear students, I hope you may understand the concept of consignment. In the next video, we are going to see the continuation. Thank you.